Today I'm going to talk about why I love Call of Duty Ghosts. And this week, it's kill streaks. Good morning, you beautiful people. Let's get started. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today, because today I want to talk about the kill streaks in Call of Duty. Now, before I get started, I want to say that I understand that the Assault kill streaks are a little bit lackluster. The Guard Dog is kind of out of place. The Vulture and the Assault Juggernaut could use a buff. The Ballistic Vest, Support Squadmate, and Oracle could get a nerf. And the Specialist Strike Package has been unnecessarily buffed in my own opinion. But out with the bad, in with the good. Let's talk about the good. The good about every single one of these Call of Duty Ghosts kill streaks is one thing. You have to use strategy, and you actually have to think about when you use these kill streaks. You cannot just call in your helicopter and expect to get 5 kills. You can't just call in your AC-130 and expect to get a whole bunch of kills. You have to plan out your kill streaks. When using the kill streaks, you have to use strategy and skill and thought in order to get what you want out of the kill streak. Whether it's kills, whether it's strategic advantage, whatever it is, you have to think about it before. Which brings me to Specialist. This is the most underrated strike package of them all. People are running either support or assault and not really paying attention to these what was I talking about? Specialist strike package. A little trick: if you're having trouble getting to your specialist bonus, pick Hardline as your second specialist bonus. That is to say, if you have all your perks, you have all your custom class loadout set up, when running Specialist, run like Ping, Hardline, ICU, and then have the rest of your bonus perks down there. Because Hardline will get you 1 point off of the next point streak in that streak, which I put as ICU, and then it'll get you 1 point off of the Specialist bonus, the big bonus you get at the end, effectively giving you 2 points off of that kill. I wish that explained more. Hopefully you guys get what I understand what I get. Wow, I'm speaking backwards today. Anyway, the Specialist strike package, when you plan out your perks, when you plan out, okay, I won't need Scavenger until here. Okay, I don't need Sleight of Hand until here. Okay, I need Hardline now. Okay, when I get my bonus, I want to be faster, I want to be quicker, I want to do more damage. You know, that is still rewarding. That's Specialist strike package we got in Modern Warfare 3, that bonus, that high, that kind of cranked feeling you got when you got your bonus, when you were all fast and you ran fast and you had Stalker and Quick Draw and Assassin and Blast Shield and, you know, all of these perks, you still feel like this juggernaut. But in order to feel like that, you actually have to plan out feeling like that, which is just a constant theme throughout these kill streaks, and I love it. The support kill streak or strike package still follows this rule. The SATCOM, you guys know how I feel about the SATCOM. If you don't, check out this video right here or in the link in the description, because I love the SATCOM. I love how I don't have to run off the grid. It's so good. Ammo crate, this is genius. The first time I saw this, I flipped out because I couldn't stand how genius it was. To have some of my teammates running assault and them doing unexpectedly well, then I could throw down my ammo box. They could be low on ammo. I could help them out, give them a new round of bullets, and I can give them a new weapon even. And, you know, it's just genius. That is the perfect support strike package point streak. When people say, oh, I hate support, I wish it was out of the game, I point to the ammo crate. That doesn't hurt the enemies at all, but it is a true support point streak. It's really good. I love it. Same thing with the support squad mate. This thing, when I first thought of it, when I first saw it, again, it was a moment of genius. I wish it didn't have a pistol, but even if it didn't have a pistol, it would still be genius. When you're capturing a domination flag, you're the only one on there. You call that guy in, and he's going to help you out. He's going to be on that flag for you. He's going to cap it faster, and he's going to give you twice the amount of experience that you would have had before. He's going to dive after tags in order for you guys to win at kill confirmed. It is a genius kill streak. Again, take away his pistol, he doesn't hurt the enemy, he just helps you. I think that is awesome. It's like Infinity Ward said, you're tired of stupid teammates? Here, we brought our own teammate, and he is awesome. I think he has too much health though, but other than that, he is fine. Air superiority, ground jammer, these things can be used once. Alright, these things can be really good or really useless. When I first started using it, I thought they were completely useless, but the ground jammer takes away IMSs, sentry guns, and more importantly, IEDs, also SATCOMs as well. SATCOMs, if you're running blind eye and you use the ground jammer and you destroy it, it counts as a blind eye kill. Just fun fact for you there. Air superiority, I can't tell you, well, I guess I could probably tell you, I've probably gotten my Griffin or my battle line destroyed by an air superiority a total of 3 to 5 times in the past like 6 or 7 months I've been playing Call of Duty Ghosts. That is a balanced kill streak. When you have someone on the enemy team who says, oh no, Donuts is going ham, I better run support so I get air superiority and the Maz rocket launcher so that I can take down his stuff, you full well deserve it. When you pre-plan that to have that kill streak when I have my kill streak, that is genius, that is good, that is great. I love it. Again, the Maz rocket launcher, there was no other lock-on launcher in this game, which is half the reason why the assault kill streaks are so good in this game. The Maz rocket launcher is the only lock-on launcher, so it means you have to think, oh no, my teammates are doing bad. Oh no, I think they might be calling in air support. Oh no, I better use the Maz rocket launcher to take it down, because that is the only counter, 100% counter to the battle hind. And maybe even the Helo pilot. But the Helo pilot, on the other hand, it has flares, but it doesn't automatically do it like it did in previous Call of Duties. You have to actually do it as the pilot of the helicopter to throw out your flares, which again goes with that theme, strategy and skill when using these kill streaks. It's great. Helo Scout, the sniper, not my favorite kill streak, but a genius kill streak nonetheless. It is really difficult to use, but then if you're good at aiming, if you're good at maneuvering in that helicopter, and you shoot me in the Helo Scout, then I have no guff with you. You have incredible aim. I don't care it's a one-shot kill. I don't care it's a support kill streak. I've probably been killed by a Helo Scout maybe 10 times in total, because nobody runs it and it's not that effective, but it still supports your team. You can get up in the air, you can see where everyone is. Or what I like to do personally is run the Assault Juggernaut with the Helo Scout. And what I'll do is also the support squad mate. And what I'll do when I'm like on C, on Prison Break, I'll get up my support squad mate, my Recon Juggernaut, and my Helo Scout, and I will put on the Juggernaut suit, I'll go up in the Helo Scout, and I will fly all the way over to the enemy spawn, usually towards A, and when it drops you down on the ground, I'm in the Juggernaut suit, and I can call on my support squad mate, and we can both flip the spawns by ourselves. That is strategy at its finest. I love those kill streaks. It's great. Same thing with the Odin. Truly giving your teammates support, yeah, it kind of gives you an Oracle in that sense, and that may be kind of cheap. Usually Oracle's doesn't really bother me. They can't really see where I'm going or coming from, so usually I don't have a problem. When I do die from an Oracle, it is pretty unfair in my opinion, so that could use a nerf. But overall, it's not a stealth bomber, it's not an EMP, it's nothing that bad. It's not the recon drone at all. It's very, very balanced compared to what we've had before in Call of Duties. And that usually does it for the support strike package for me. They are great, they support your team with minimal damage, unfair damage to the opposite team. Let's move on to my personal favorite, the Assault Strike package. Like I've said, everything takes strategy, even down to the SATCOM. The IMS and the Sentry Gun are so good. It's not uncommon for me to get 3 kills with my IMS. At least that's the max I usually get. I usually get 3 kills when I place it very well. Sentry Gun I've been running a lot more than the Trinity Rockets lately, because you can put it down and it guarantees you, if you put it down in a good line of sight and your teammates are holding down map control and spawns don't flip, then it can do work, which I'm sure you've probably seen in some of these clips before. Really a great kill streak. Same thing with the guard dog and vulture. People say the vulture is really hard to use. It's hard to get kills with. Personally, yeah, I can understand that. It's not the best, but I really don't find it hard getting 2 to 3 kills with it per life. Yeah, this in paired with the guard dog, like I said before, works on behemoth, but it is a very good kill streak pairing when you hold the guard dog, when you hold the vulture, and you're rushing around. That's the most important thing, rushing around. The dog will lag behind you probably 10 meters, but also the vulture will lag behind you 10 meters, and that will cause a guard dog followed by a vulture hovering right on top of it. The guard dog will get anyone in close quarters, and the vulture will get anyone trying to shoot at the guard dog. It sounds devious, it sounds terrible. That's because it's strategy and it's amazing, and I'm sure you've seen it go to work in some of these clips or on that behemoth game on Wednesday. It's a great fun kill streak setup to use. Also, the vulture with the maniac, the guard dog with the maniac, the vulture with the Assault Juggernaut. Man, that is a great pairing. You guys wouldn't believe. The Juggernaut is really slow and it can't handle engagements at range, but the Vulture has unlimited range. It can peg someone across the map if it is within its line of sight. It's really good. That pairing of Assault Juggernaut and the Vulture, really fun to use, really good to use. I would recommend it. What else? Griffin. The Griffin is the Reaper from Modern Warfare 3, but a little bit better. If you remember in Modern Warfare 3, the Reaper would probably get me an average 3 to 5 kills, alright? Now, a lot of that has to do with the fact that nobody has a lock-on launcher as a default class anymore. In Modern Warfare 3, you get killed by the Reaper once, you switch to your anti-air class, you get blind eye, you get the spawn protection, you get a trophy system, and no Reaper is going to touch you, and you can shoot it down easily by yourself, unfortunately. Fortunately, we're playing Call of Duty Ghosts, and kill streaks are very much worth what they are worth. Griffin can easily get me at least 5 kills. If I get anything less than 5 kills, something weird has happened. The enemy team is really doing a good job hiding, or they're running blind eye or something, because the Griffin is a very good kill streak. However, it can be destroyed easily. Usually I thought it was the worst, or at first I thought it was the worst kill streak in the game because I kept on destroying it on random buildings and stuff, but once you get it down, it's really good. Also, Loki, Helo Pilot, Griffin, really easy to avoid. You just stay inside. I get that the Loki can kind of shoot indoors because of its range, but there are some places you can hide, and you may be bored, but the other team has a Loki. They deserve to get kills. They deserve to be rewarded. So you can hide, and you personally won't be affected. And I love how it's not random. It's a complete based on player. If you're running out in the open, I'm probably going to shoot you with my Helo Pilot. You know, if you spawn indoors, you stay indoors, I'm probably going to leave you alone in my Helo Pilot, and you can live. You're probably not going to die from me, you know? That's still an underlying counter, even if you don't have a rocket launcher, even if you don't have something to take down my aircraft with an anti-air like LMG or anything. Unlike the Lightning Strike, unlike the Hellstorm missile, randomly shoots you for no reason, and the announcer announces it after you die. But, you know, anyway. Moving on, the Assault Juggernaut is a little bit slow, and it doesn't regen health, and the minigun needs a huge buff because at range, you can't really get anyone, plus the flinch, you know. But it's still viable. It still usually gets me anywhere from, I guess, like 2 to 5 kills, which doesn't really sound worth it, but I guarantee you I've used this kill streak and gotten at least a 15 kill streak just because of how I played, how the enemy played, because I kept the engagements close quarters, where the minigun was useful, and it's still an effective kill streak when used properly. It's not as easy to use, but it's still worth it to a certain extent. Maniac, really fun to use. People say it's really hard to get 6 kills with Maniac. Maybe get 6 different kills with Maniac I'm thinking of, but I usually get at least 6 kills with Maniac. Anything less, it's not uncommon, but it's uncommon for me to get anything less than like 2 kills. Pair it with a Vulture, like I said before, and you got a Maniac that's running around super fast, and you've got a Vulture that's guarding him with a long distance weapon that can see all lines of sight, and you got a really devastating combination there. Plus, you got the, armor piercing bullets, which take down Juggernauts and maniacs really effectively, so that's an effective counter to that. And the strategy, like I said again, behind the maniac, you gotta be stealthy, you gotta be quiet, you gotta go around them, you gotta get them in a side, you gotta get them where other teammates are, you gotta stab them from the back, and it can be really, really rewarding if you use it well. I love the maniac. Personally, I thought it was gonna be overpowered, but it's definitely not. It's definitely very well balanced. Which leads me to my two favorite kill streaks in this entire game. The Helopilot and the Loki. Like I said, you can always stay indoors if you want to avoid them, but the Helopilot is probably good half the time, and the Loki is probably good half the time as well. I would use the Helopilot on a place like Dome, and maybe Collision. You know, those open maps where there's not a whole lot of underground places, a lot of the spawns are above ground. Very good for the Helopilot to react quickly, to do strafe runs. The controlling you need a little bit to get used to, but it's not terrible. Like 2-3 times at max, you're going to need to get used to this Helopilot. You can probably net at least 10 kills at an average of the Helopilot. 8 kills at least. Very, very good chopper gunner kill streak. We've all seen this before. Like I said, flares you have to do manually with the left trigger, I think. And it'll buzz, it'll say you're being locked onto, you press the flares, and they will go away. You only have 2 flares, so if there's people shooting at you with multiple rocket launchers, and you shoot off flares, then they can still take you down. I don't think I've ever been shot down of a Helopilot, though. As long as you keep moving, you keep maneuvering the map, and you keep having those good angles on people to get down, you'll use it effectively. It's a very good kill streak, especially for a mere 12 points. It is so much better than an AC-130 for 12 points for sure. Which leads me to what I think is even better than an AC-130, and that is the Loki. Now, I will admit, the Loki and the firepower itself the Loki has, not quite as good as the AC-130, but luckily that's not all the Loki does. The Loki drops 3 care packages. 3 care packages that are assault strike package care packages, and it drops an assault juggernaut that has artificial intelligence, and it'll go wherever you tell it to. Average Loki kills, I usually get 5 to anywhere to like 10. The assault juggernaut usually gets me anywhere from 0 or 3 to 5. I believe I had a really good run with it the other day. That got me a good couple kills. And the care packages themselves, sometimes, usually they'll be a Griffin or a Vulture or a Battle Hind, and rarely they will be a SATCOM or an IMS. But also, if you're in the Loki and you drop a care package and you're on a map that has a Reaper, a special drop, it'll drop that as well. It'll drop the Predator, it'll drop the A10 Strafe Run. Really, really, really fun kill streak. I mean, this is the AC-130 again suffered from that spawn protection with default rocket launchers. If you got 5 kills with it, that was a good run. Loki completely 10 miles ahead of it in every way. People say that it moves too slow. Not really. You have to pre-plan, you have to pre-aim where people are going to be, and if you do that, it's really easy to do, it's really fun to do, and I have a whole bunch of fun with these kill streaks. And I want to wrap up on 2 things. The Chem Strike. The Chem Strike is a great addition to the Call of Duty experience, I guess I want to say. The nuclear metal in Black Ops 2 really, literally didn't do anything. Like, I got probably 3 nuclears, I got probably 10, 25 kill streaks, and I really didn't care in Black Ops 2. However, for some reason, in Call of Duty Ghosts and Modern Warfare 3, when you get 25 kills, your hands are shaking, your heart's pounding, and when you get it, the announcer announces it in the most awesome way it can. There's music goes off, there's a super bassy sound effect that goes off that says Chem Strike ready for your go, and then when you call it in, you get this awesome 10-second countdown timer to let everyone know on the map how awesome you are and how great you are you did that game, or how much you can for that game if you're me. And then time slows down, the map slows down, and then it devastates everything. The map changes, the color changes, and everyone on the other team dies, and it is incredibly euphoric and fun to have. It is amazing. And lastly, the last kill streak I want to talk about is the field order. I know some of you don't even think about this. Think about how genius this is. On the fly, ready to go. You pick up this blue briefcase and it says, pick up an enemy weapon and get 2 kills with it. You have your go-to honey badger, but then you pick up this weird ACOG foregrip ARX. Like, who uses that? You're like, whatever, I want a care package, so you use it, you get 2 kills, all of your ammo and equipment is restocked, you get 1000 XP, and you get a care package, and you get a random something from there. Plus, you can get a Predator, you can get a Mike Myers, you can get a Volcano Eruption. It's just so good. All of these bonus kill streaks as well, they are so much fun. They're so good to use. Some of them may not be as strong, but Mike Myers is so much fun. That song is so good. I could go on and on about how good and fun these kill streaks are, but unfortunately I've gone over time and I have to go. I hope you have enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoy Call of Duty Ghosts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Very nice, Beebs.
You're the man, mark him for me.
Kill confirmed.
Clean up.
My Jug's
Your
going to
thing's
town.
going to town, yeah.
Yeah.